Hello everyone, this is the 82nd lecture of the Semantic SEO course. In this lecture, we will be creating a new topical map especially for the topic of glasses. But the thing is, I didn't choose a specific type of source context here, so I will give that choice to you this time. According to the source context that we have chosen, or you have chosen, you will need to change the order of the sections inside this topical map, and you will need to expand further sections even further and further. And when it comes to the glasses, there might be many different contexts there. You might be a manufacturer, you might be a scientist, or you might be an affiliate, you might be an e-commerce brand, or you might be just a seller, aggregator, or local shop, or many other things. You might be an optometrist, eye doctor, or eye health center, just for the kids, or maybe also adults too. Or you might be a stylist, just for the actually glasses at the same time. But semantically, to define a proper business model, you will need to understand the query semantics heavily. And this will be a kind of test for you. You will need to send your thoughts, opinions, after you make the changes on this specific topical map. So once we start this specific topical map, you will realize that we start from the types of the glasses and the frames. We use the glasses and the frames sometimes synonym for each other and sometimes also complementary to each other in terms of lexical relations. Then we go for the aviator glasses, wayfarer glasses, cat eye, round, rectangle, oversized glasses in terms of the dimensions of the glasses. That's why we actually bold the round glasses at the same time. Horn-rimmed glasses, semi-rimmed glasses, or rimless glasses, they are also a group. Sport glasses and safety glasses are together for each other, as they are closer to each other as well. As a note here, the semantic search engines, they use many types of methodologies for interpreting the words, and in reality shield glasses might not be about even safety at all, but still I will suggest you to use it together with the sport or safety at the same time. And reading glasses and computer glasses and blue light blocking glasses, they are close to each other. Glasses and gradient glasses, polarized and tinted glasses, or clear and translucent glasses, they are closer to each other as well because they will be relevant to each other. At the same time, we see geometric or hexagon glasses, they are similar to each other or closer to each other. Geometric one actually can come closer with the dimension section at the same time, but I want to keep it separate than others because they are not used that much or correlated that much on the other types of documents, and I need to be a little bit similar to the other documents but also the unique. And geometric glasses is not directly a glass type for face shapes, which will be connected to the next sections of the topical map at the same time. Vintage glasses, classic glasses, and disposable glasses, they are also closer to each other at the same time. And we go for the actual genders or demographics like woman, man, children, or old man. I didn't go for the old woman this time. And you can also, in the future sections, you will also see some glasses for bald man, but it will be under the style section rather than actually directly the genders area. So, and I can also tell that bald man is not about demographics. That's why it's under a different part and it will be closer to the actual hair or beard styles part in the outer section of topical map. And we have the prescription glasses, sunglasses. And then we slowly go for also the history of the eyeglasses or the first glasses, virtual try-on for glasses and sunglasses, and then we come to the face shapes. As you see, I have bolded many sections in this area because they can be expanded further. At the same time, their order might be changed as well. And we go to the face shapes and the glasses, oval face, square face, round face, diamond face shape, and pear face shape. These are the main ones, and they have used together at the same time too. And we have the glasses for astigmatism, which will be actually expanded further. And that's why here we actually made many searches. And visually impaired, or glasses for visually impaired people, it is closer to astigmatism in the context of the health, like the motion sickness glasses or glasses for headache or the moisture chamber glasses, which is a little bit the end of the, or outside of the health. That's why it is at the end. And we actually put the Asian fit glasses to a different segment too. And eyeglass repair is another segment, but it is closer to the essential parts and the components of the glasses. And this is where actually we start to use lexical semantics a little bit further. And then we start with the lenses. Lenses is the most important part and component of the glasses, since most of the pricing is coming from that area. It's the most technological section as well. And we also a little bit mentioned, let's say, the hinges or segment screws, head arms or nose pads, or some other types of, let's say, sections of the glasses as well. From there, we go for, let's say, in terms of the lenses, we go for anti-glare lenses, anti-scratch lenses, anti-blue light lenses, aspheric lenses, which is connected to one more time to the astigmatic glasses too, and bifocal lenses and some others. According to the lens types that we have actually mentioned, we go up and we bold some certain types of glasses because we don't need to open a new page for every type of lenses, basically, because they will be used together according to the query context and the query, let's say, correlations and the query semantics. We unite them too. So contrast enhancing lenses or colored lenses, they are used together too. We put the full rim glasses directly here because it is more related to the lenses section compared to the others. Then we also go for gas permeable lenses, RGB or GP, contact lenses at the same time because it's connected to the contact lenses morely or a little bit more. And we go for also high contrast lenses, and we add its different, let's say, connections like high definition lenses or high index lenses at the same time. And we ask the question of polycarbonate. What is the polycarbonate? Because it's connected to high index lenses, then we actually create a subsection directly inside high index lenses too. And we made contrast enhancing lenses also another section as well. We go for hard lenses or soft lenses, intercolor lenses or IOLS lens types or the subsections for that as well, like for cataracts or for different types of health issues, which is signaling the eye health section, and it can be connected to actually another source context at the same time. According to the source context that we are choosing, the outer and the core section of these sections of this topical map will be changed too. So mirrored lenses we mentioned based on the elevated health situation, and we go up and we has chosen the mirror as well for connection. Night driving lenses or photochromic lenses, polarized lenses, progressive lenses, which is connected to progressive glasses as well. Prescription lenses and prescription glasses will be connected to each other too. We will also see the content brief creation for this topical map for the route, and route will be so diverse and we will basically have multiple source contexts for that route, and you will be able to realize that too. Then we also have added comparison bifocal, trifocal or progressive lenses comparison at the same time when we go for the transition lenses. As you see, this is a little bit long, let's say deep topical map, but it can be even made 6 times bigger than this. And we go for the eye anatomy and how does eye work, evolution of eye, foods and vitamins for eye health. And we go for all of them. You should understand that even just for the vitamins for eye health or specific type of foods for eye health, we can even expand these sections further and further. But if you do that, you will need to choose multiple organs. You can't open these pages just for the eye. That's why I don't go deeper on that part for now. And then we actually go for the essential parts of the glasses a little bit further. And from there, actually, it will be connected directly to the brands of the glasses, because according to the brand, all these components will be changing in terms of pricing or materials or design and style. That's why from every part of this planet, we are putting all these brands in this area, and we will be processing them different types of macro contexts or basically context mixes. You can focus on the best glasses from these brands, or you can focus on the luxurious one. You can compare all these brands to each other. As I say, according to the source context, it will need to be changing at the same time, or you can create just e-commerce category pages for them. If you are an e-commerce brand, if you're an affiliate, you can focus on the reviews, or if you have a kind of comparison segment or the context, it might be different. If you are a brand like that, you can actually rank for your competitors, like Zeiss eyewear alternatives. It will be a good query to rank if you are competing against them. Then we go for even the eye exercises, eye discharge, mucus in eye, which is connected to one more time actually to the a little bit the health context. And we go for etymology and meaning of the eye. Difference between spectacle and glasses will be connected there too. Definitions, as I say always, is really, really important. And from there, I want to tell that we even go for spiritual eyes. So this part is important. We know that it's not the real eye that we are actually focusing on. We can put the glasses on the spiritual eyes, but still when it comes to the vision or the sight, these things are connected to vision, meaning of the vision, and connected to the spiritual eye at the same time. And I will need to make a distinction for a semantic brain, or let's say knowledge base that works at the background. We go for the eye health, and this section is really detailed. Optic nerve, and when it comes to these things, you can focus on treatment symptom. The best glasses for a specific disease. Macro context is up to you. According to source context, you will need to change it further and further. If your competitor is too strong, I will suggest you to choose actually some middle grounds that you can actually build your authority on. Then you can actually go for the higher ground after a certain amount of historical data as well. So optic nerve, retina, macular rod cells, cone cells, lens, cornea, iris, pupils, or choroid, optic disc, optic chiasm, optic tract, and many things there. I am not even able to read loudly. Usually I read these things from internal voice. And then we go for, one more time, the anatomy of the eye. Together we also go for diagram in a different way. And superior oblique muscle, and then we realize that actually superior and inferior oblique muscle should be in the same page. That's why we connect them to each other in the parentheses. Then the carnicle, clinary, and the blood vessels of the eye, we mentioned them. Since we mentioned the blood vessels of the eye, we also actually ask some sub-questions for our design for the outer section of topical map, like anatomy of head, anatomy of neck, because these two are connected to each other for some of these oblique, inferior or superior oblique section. And we also go for the types of the blood vessels so that we can actually increase our overall relevance and consolidation for vessels in eye at the same time, or anything that vessels are connected to. And we also go for the definition of the optic, because we have many different type of mentions of the optic in the context of the diseases, one more time, like optic nerve system. Then we also put the nervous system overall in body our author section, eyeball, eye duct, optometrist is here. Then the eye health test for children, eye diseases are here too. So when it comes to the eye diseases, it's even more detailed, and all these eye anatomy related sections, lenses, glasses, and the glasses brands, prescription glasses, and also origin of the glasses, all these things will be connected to each other. Retinal diseases and disorders, cataracts, glaucoma, age-related macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, corneal ulcers, eye infections, eye floaters, eye twitching, and many other things in this area. All of them will be processed with all the possible details for them, with all the researches. Which means that if we create this semantic content network in the best possible way, it's certain that we will need really authoritative expert authors, because even if you use AI for these type of things, everyone will be using it, and you will need really detailed and unique information. If you use just AI or rely on the AI, it will be really easy for search engine to actually eliminate you in the future, and you will definitely need actually a real brand identity behind these things. I will suggest to check actually our author ranking and author research, because I have written that research by seeing the future of the generative AI like 1.5 years ago. And we actually continue to write different types of diseases. And whenever we write a specific type of disease, according to the similarities between diseases, or according to the part of eye that they are affecting directly, or treatment mutual points, we directly keep them together for each other as well. And we are adding new sections to the author section of topical map, which means that actually we are defining or also designing multiple sections of the topical map at the same time, according to some certain types of connections, associations, definitions, and possible, let's say, source contexts at the same time. And we continue to add these specific diseases, and some of them are actually ending with the same word or starting with the same word. If you're able to keep these sections closer to each other, it's better. For instance, sometimes we search for the dystography, which we already have many sections for that, or if they are starting with the optic, we keep them together as well. And when it comes to the lenses, we put them inside the diseases section for them for now directly, and we continue to actually add not just the diseases, but also according to the specific diseases, we connect these things to the non-human things too. For instance, here we have a comparison for animal and human eye, and we ask for vision in fish, then eagle eye vision, which can be connected to the definition of eye, vision, and at the same time, it can be connected to the biological eye of the eagles. Then glasses for animals, glasses for chickens, cats, and alternatives of the glasses here, contact lenses for men, contact lenses for women, type of contact lenses, contacts versus lenses are processed here too. And we continue to add some certain type of, let's say, non-central entity related sections, like, let's say, what is ultraviolet, what is blue light, and we at the same time focus on author of the author section, accessories for women and accessories for men, because not every glasses are chosen based on the health related sections. And we also go for the hairstyles and for women, men, and beard styles for men. Maybe in the near future for certain regions we can add beard styles for women as well. I don't judge no one, but if these type of queries appear, we will need to do that. And then we fix the style. Now we continue to actually check some certain sections. We bold some more areas too. You can realize that according to the source context that we have chosen, entire topical map will need to be actually changed in terms of borders, context. And one more time, I'm telling, this is a raw topical map, which means that none of the macro contexts are constructed completely. None of the contextual vectors and the domains in this area, they are not sharpened, deepened, or they are not directly actually specified. If you read our contextual search case study, you can understand these concepts in a better way. And continue to complete this topical map. You can write your title tags and you can include your macro context there. Then you can explain your source context. And from there, you can send this topical map to us and we can check it for you. We will also create a root content brief for this specific topical map, and we will be examining that as well. So, my people, just try to do these things. Overall, during the practices, you will be learning that. And I am happy to have you here. So, in the next one, we will create one more topical map. Let's go.